Hey there guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Yellow. It has been a little while. I don't really even remember what we did in the last episode. I think we beat Lieutenant Surge, we got Squirtle, and we went through Diglett's Cave to Pewter City, where we are now. And now that we have Cut, we can go here. Charmeleon, or actually Ivysaur has Cut. Ivysaur chopped that tree down. And here we go. Back door of the museum. Or more like side room. I think this chunk of amber contains Pokemon DNA. It would be great if Pokemon could be resurrected from it. You can definitely tell that Pokemon was made shortly after Jurassic Park, because this is kinda blatantly Jurassic Park. Anyway, we get the old amber, which we won't be able to do anything with for forever, basically. I mean, we might get like an Aerodactyl out of it, but I don't think Aerodactyl is actually all that amazing in Generation 1. I mean, it is really fast, so it does have the critical hit rate going for it, but I don't think it learns any Rock-type moves. Except for maybe Rock Slide through TM or something. And aren't really any good... I guess Fly is the best flying move Aerodactyl can learn. So it's kind of a terrible Pokemon in Generation 1. Anyway, we gotta go through... we gotta go back to Cerulean City. We can go either through Mount Moon, which I'm not really feeling, or through Diglett's Cave back to Vermilion City, and then just walk along the path. Not a lot of wild Pokemon. Not a lot of Zubats, at least. So we just have to kind of get through this, maybe get Wartortle a couple levels up. Because these Diglets are just easy pickings. I mean, Growl, how intimidating. Here, have some bubbles. I will say the Diglett sprite in Pokemon Yellow is pretty good, but then again, Diglett is such a simplistic design that you really can't get that wrong. Like, you can't get that wrong unless you try to get it wrong on purpose. I mean, it's basically kind of like a finger with a face on it. Kind of. Anyway, back in Vermilion City, was there some stuff we needed to do around here as well? I think there was, actually. Go to the Pokemon Fan Club and Pikachu walks away to look at that Clefairy. Aw, Pikachu's in love. Ah, love, such a precious thing. I just love my seal. It squeals when I hug it. That's probably because you're choking it, then. I have more than 100 Pokemon. Whoa! Look at Mr. Badass over here. So did you come here to hear me brag about my Pokemon? Well, not really, but I have to. Favorite Rapidash, it's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Not really. Oh yes, it's stunning, kindly. Love it. Hug it when sleeping, warm and cuddly and spectacular, ravishing. Oops, look at the time. I kept you too long. Sure did. And then we get a bike voucher. I don't really, that's another one of those things that probably doesn't actually exist in real life. I mean, there might be, like, vouchers that get you a discount when buying a bike, but there sure as hell aren't any vouchers that just let you go to the bike shop and pick out a bike for free. I am damn sure about that. Anyway, here we have a Blue Fearow. First shiny Pokemon ever in the Pokemon games. And over here we have Blue Rapidash. Actually, isn't shiny Rapidash blue, like the flames? Maybe that's where they got it from. Anyway, come on, Pikachu. Stop gawking at that Clefairy, we gotta go. Ah, he is so in love, but don't worry, buddy. There'll be other Clefairies. Probably, even though I don't think I've even encountered one in Mount Moon. While I was there, and I'm sure as hell not going back there. Because there is absolutely no reason to. I mean, that's kind of what they did with some of the caves in later Pokemon generations. They put like surf sections in there, so you kind of had a reason to go back there at a later stage. There's not a lot of that going around in the first generation yet. They didn't really think that through a lot. Anyway, through the tunnel, because we can't go through Saffron City yet, so this will have to do. Man, that's a long-ass tunnel. Alright, up we go. And now we should be right outside Cerulean City. There's the daycare. Did I stow Magikarp in there, or... Actually, I don't think I did. I probably didn't, actually. And here is a little cut tree. Cut tree, bloody hell. What is with me today? Chop that down. Here's the bike shop. Yeah, that's definitely the bike shop. Let's go get ourselves a bike. Oh, that's a bike voucher. Okay, here you go. Exchange a bike voucher for a bicycle. So essentially, for a voucher, you can get a bike that costs 1 million Poké dollars, which I think is, like, as far as the currency rate goes, I think it's about the same as the Japanese yen. 1 million yen. I don't know how much that is, but I'm pretty sure it's not exactly cheap. I'm guessing. I mean, considering that such basic necessities as Pokeballs cost 200 Poké dollars or yen, I'm gonna assume that maybe translates into a couple bucks, so 1 million, that's gotta be at least a couple thousand bucks, I'm assuming. Anyway, I don't want to deposit any of my Pokemon, I want to cram some items away. Let's see. The old Amber can go, we don't need that for a while. No, not the Pokeballs. Rare candy, no. I guess we'll cram the Moonstone in there, I'm not going to use that anymore. HM5, yeah, probably not going to need that anyway. Did I teach Flash to one of my Pokemon already, or didn't I? I can get through these caves without using Flash anyway. I mean, when I record these episodes, I pretty much have this really old magazine lying right next to me that I got when I was a kid, and it was like a full-on guide for Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, with maps of all the locations and all the Pokemon and items you can find over there. And somehow, like 15... actually probably more like 17 or 18 years later, that magazine is still in somewhat of an intact state, still usable, still more or less in one piece. So that's pretty cool. At least that way I won't have to look up like strategy guides on the internet. That's how we did it in the good old days, we bought magazines. Or talked to people. You kids and your internet these days. Anyway, let's go and battle this chick, because she's in my way. That's how the Pokemon world works. And she's gonna have an Oddish. Alright, who did I War Turtle? That is not a good matchup. Charmeleon, this looks like a job for you. He's level 25 already. Ooh, thank goodness that misses. Although, I think actually Dig is probably the better course of action here. Because Oddish's special is pretty high, so it's gonna take the Ember kinda well. I mean, Ember wouldn't have wanted KO'd him either. And now we can Ember him. Nice, one down, probably 4 or 3 more to go. Or Bellsprout, that also works. At least Bellsprout is somewhat weaker, I think. Although actually, Bellsprout's special attack is... it's kind of like the opposite of Oddish's special defense in future generations, so I'm guessing their special is about the same in this generation? I don't know, the stats are freaking weird in this game, man. Alright, Ember, let's see how much that does. Yeah, I basically figured... ooh, Burn, that's not really that helpful, but I'll take it. Man, what is with those poison powders? They just keep missing. Alright, Burn, Oddish, Burn. Am I gonna get to level 26 anytime soon? Guess not. Bellsprout. 2 Oddishes, 2 Bellsprouts. I know, lack of variety. Only 151 Pokemon, but come on. Do you really need... has anyone ever used more than one of the same species of Pokemon on their team? And it wasn't like a mono Pokemon run or something? Oh yeah, Rap. Another thing in this generation that's busted beyond repair. Die, Bellsprout. That's what you get for rapping me. Not even to level 26. You deceived me. How did I deceive you exactly? Oh, what do we have here? TM30. What does TM30 do? Let's see, TM30. Teleport. Seriously? That is just useless. I'm kinda surprised actually that they haven't given Teleport like a use in trainer battles. I mean, Roar and Whirlwind were useless in trainer battles in the first generation, and look what they do nowadays. How come they can't do something like that with Teleport? Make it like, what could they do with Teleport, actually? I guess maybe they could make it like Volt Switch or U-turn or something, like a switching attack, maybe. Anyway, let's go and battle this Machop, or Machamp, more like it. Kick his ass with Nidoking's powerful Thrash. And he gets to level 24, which is also nice. And an Onix. That's something Wartortle can actually fight. Because bloody hell, he is way behind compared to the rest. Charmeleon, Nidoking, not so much Pikachu and Ivysaur, but oh yeah, Onix is pretty fast actually. Don't even need Bubble Beam for this, Water Gun will definitely do. Quadruple weaknesses, don't stand a chance. Alright, keep it coming, eh? Oh wait, I'm out of Pokemon. Yeah, you should probably go and catch like 3 more Geodudes, because that's what you hikers always seem to do. Yep, can I go through the... Bloody hell, Pikachu, get out of the way. I'm playing this with a GameCube controller, by the way, on the GameCube's Game Boy Player add-on thing, so the controls are a little fidgety. Trying to play D-pad games with the control stick tends to be a bit of a pain. Anyway, this guy has a Sandshrew. Nice, they are just spoiling Wartortle right now. I don't mind at all. Then why is everything faster than Wartortle? I mean, I know it's a turtle, it's not supposed to be fast, but come on, neither is Sandshrew. It's like an armadillo thing. At least I can take the scratches well enough. And that ought to do him in. Nice. Level 20, please? Yes, level 20. New move? No new move. I got one thing. My Sandshrew lost? Yes, it did. Alright, next guy. I got up early every day to raise my Pokemon from cocoons. Oh boy, it's a bug catcher. Well, he said he raised them from cocoons, so maybe they're actually gonna be Butterfree and Beedrill. Yep, there's the Beedrill. Level 19. Can Wartortle take this thing on? Oh, we'll give it a go. I mean, what's the best moves Beedrill gets level 19, like Fury Attack or something? So, I have absolutely nothing to fear. Unless he gets a critical hit, which I think we're also pretty busted with multi-hit moves in this generation. I think if one of the, multiple attacks gets a critical hit, they all do. So that's pretty busted. If it hits 5 times, you can pretty much kiss your Pokemon goodbye right there. Use another Beedrill. They couldn't even give him a Butterfree. Oh well, I'll take it. Yeah, you go and focus your energy and then poke me a couple times while I spray you to death with pretty bubbles. Although sadly it's probably not going to be a 2-hit KO. Nope, same as the last one, although the speed drop kinda helps, I guess. Alright, at least those are solid chunks of experience. See, level 21 already. And still no new move. Am I not supposed to learn, Bite sometime soon? I mean, it's a pretty crappy move in Gen 1 because there's no Dark type yet, but at least it's better than Tackle. Don't need this, I have a Nidoking already. So, can I run? Yes, Wartortle can run. Is there anything over here? No, nothing worth my time. And I got back without any wild encounters, that's always nice. Okay, down here. And I think there was another, TM down here and then to the right. Huh. I guess my memory has let me down. Come on, dude. Alright, bro. Let's throw down in an epically manly fashion. You burly bearded man, you. Geodude. Wow, real impressive. Alright, Wartortle, let's lightly spray this thing so we can get it over with. There we... Oh, critical hit. Come on, Wartortle. That's just insult to injury, man. That ain't cool. And an Onix. What do they have with giving these hikers Rhyhorns? It's not like Rhyhorn is that much more challenging than Geodude and Onix is. Bloody hell, I mean, it still dies to one water gun. And level 22, hooray! Bloody hell, where is that new move? I know Pokemon in Gen 1 have barren as hell move pools, but I think I'm long overdue for one. I gained like 4 levels in this episode already and still no new move. Alright, next guy. Go my super bug Pokemon. It's gonna be Caterpies and Weedles again, isn't it? And just after we fought Beedrills as well. Just why? Why did they think that at this point in the game you'd still want to battle Caterpies? I have 3 badges. It actually survived a Bubble Beam though, that is kind of surprising. And I don't know why I didn't go for Tackle. Guess I just want the Caterpie to die. And Weedle, yup. Wonder what the third one is going to be then. Because usually it's either an even amount of Caterpies and Weedles. So that ought to be curious. Alright, Ember, burn this thing. Nice. At least Charmeleon can one-hit KO stuff. Level 26. Man, he only keeps getting further and further ahead. Venonat. I think that's actually the first Venonat we've seen. I'll take that. I'll take more of these. They're much more refreshing to fight than Caterpies and Weedles. And that is actually a Pokemon I've always wanted to use on an in-game team, but never got around to. Venonat. So just, I don't know, usually you can't really catch it early enough for it to be of use. Because I think it's definitely one of those Pokemon that's kind of weak. So if you catch it late in the game, it's not really going to match up to your fully trained party already. So it's a shame they never really give you a Venonat, like, in the early parts of the game. Anyway, Rattata. Always more Rattatas where those came from. Oh, come on, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to know Hyper Fang at level 19 already. I mean, that's like Rattata's one selling point. That he gets Hyper Fang really early, so he gets kinda good once he evolves into Raticate. And then he falls off in the late game because you can get just way more powerful Pokemon. Ooh, a Diglett. Fancy that. I haven't seen a trainer use those, I think. I'll take it. Water Gun, because Bubble Beam is definitely overdoing it in this case. Yep. Alright, level 23, maybe the next one. Ekans. Let's get Pikachu in for some action. Because we haven't seen him this episode yet. And he needs to level up as well, because he gets Thunderbolt at level 26. I kinda want to get to that, because Thunderbolt is a huge upgrade from Thundershock. Ooh, critical hit, very nice. Good job, Pikachu. Sandshrew. Alright, back to Wartortle, or Ivysaur. Ivysaur also works. Yeah, Ivysaur's about the same level as Wartortle, actually, so let's give him some usage as well. Just so we've seen the entire party in one episode. Pikachu, Ivysaur, Charmeleon, Wartortle, and Nidoking. And Ivysaur gets to level 23, still no new move. Can't quite measure up indeed. Nothing over there, so we'll not go there anymore. Okay, up there. Gonna go and battle the Hiker. Aha, aren't you a little toughie? Who the hell calls people toughie? Bloody hell. Okay, what do you have? Geodudes, Onix, Machop? It's basically the 3 standard Hiker Pokemon in Generation 1. So, Geodude we can cross off the list. Probably another Geodude, and then maybe a Machop or an Onix. I'm guessing. If I'm wrong, I'll close the channel. There's the Machop. And of course I'm not gonna close the channel. What do you think? Alright, Thunderbolts. Yes, I taught this to Nidoking and not to Pikachu, because Pikachu was gonna get it through leveling up in a couple levels anyways. That would just be a waste of a perfectly good TM. And then Horn Attack, poke him a little. Nice. I guess I could do with a Psychic type on my team, and another Geodude. See, I was right. I don't have to close the channel after all. Hooray, it's a joyous day. Alright, Vine Whip this thing so we can all go home. Nice. And a critical hit. Ivysaur, you're flattering me. I'll take it, though. What's that? What's what? how does that line up with his introduction phrase, like calling me a toughie? Unless he's asking what a toughie is and he just said it without knowing what it actually means. That's a kind of a weird line of sight. To dare condescend me, that's one hell of a way to greet people. Jeez, how cynical do you have to be to automatically assume that people you meet are going to be condescending to you? You have to be a real freaking tool in that case. Alright, Pikachu, punch that cat. In the face. Well, I guess Pikachu's not the strongest Pokemon out there, so I shouldn't be surprised. Alright, zap it, finish it off. That'll do, Pikachu, that'll do. Oh, that's our only Pokemon. No, you're too much. That's what she said. Aha! Gotta work one of those in every now and then. I mean, if I don't make that's what she said jokes, I'll become quite the dull boy indeed. And here we are, Rock Tunnel Pokemon Center. And I guess we'll just battle this chick and then we'll go heal up and end the episode. But I lost each time. Why do I have the strange feeling that that's not going to be any different this time around? With your Jigglypuff. Alright. Let's just Mega Punch that right in the face with its evil, creepy red eyes. Ooh, Sing misses, thank goodness. Mega Punch hits, even though I think Mega Punch has pretty shaky accuracy, like 80% or something. Level 25, very nice, almost at Thunderbolt. Clefairy. Hey Pikachu, look, it's your crush. Which is exactly why I'm switching you out, so you won't have to go through the agony of killing your crush. I'll just let Nidoking kick it around a little bit, and then we'll probably call it a day. Nice, Nidoking. And once more, to finish it off. And she says, oh, blew it again. That's also what she said. Okay, now I'm maybe kind of starting to overdo those. I won't make any more That's What She Said jokes in this episode. The remaining 20 or so seconds of it, so yeah, that's something to be happy about. Anyway, let's heal the gang up, and then in the next episode we'll go through Rock Tunnel. Without Flash as well, I think, so that's going to be something to look forward to. Bye-bye.